Hey guys! I know every time I record a video it seems that I always have a different scenery in the background, and this is because depending on who's in the house, it depends on where I record the videos. So I don't unfortunately live on my own yet. I don't have a full-time job yet. I don't have my own car yet. I share these things except my job. But unfortunately they didn't offer a full-time job. I'm still looking, still saving for a wedding eventually and to move out and all these fun stuff, and my fiance is actually looking for a youth pastoral position somewhere in the country. So we're still going through that, and he's working as an intern right now at my church currently. So it's kind of been a crazy year. I haven't graduated. Yay, and I'm hoping to go back to school at some point. So there's a lot of what ifs and scary stuff happening in the future. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about my reading and my love of books and just where that came from and just my kind of book history, if you would. So pretty much I started reading. I've always loved stories. As a little girl, I've always loved being told stories, oral stories. Always had my aunt or my cousin tell me stories that they would make up just on the spot. And some stories I remember actually my cousin telling my little sister a story, continuation of a story of a little friend called Mousie and just her adventures with Mousie. And I always thought that was really cute, and how it would make for a really cute like children's book. I always encouraged her to write it down as a children's book, but maybe she will eventually one day. But anyways, I've always loved stories, so my love of reading came naturally. I guess I've kind of evolved, as any reader has. I've evolved. I started off reading, I've always loved historical fiction. That's always been a favorite genre of mine, even when I was little. I've always loved fairy tales. I've always been fascinated with fairy tales and folk tales and things around the world, and that's always been a love of mine. But I guess my reading has evolved. In high school, I started off reading, the teen contemporary fiction, and it wasn't until 10th grade when I started getting challenged by my English teacher to read some classics. Read The Great Gatsby in class, read, can't remember, it's not Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I read that and enjoyed it in high school, and so I started to plug away at reading literature, and so in that way I left my teen contemporary YA novels behind and thought it was kind of childish to read for quite a long time, until I started watching, recently actually, started watching books on the BookTube community and just seeing all the different recommendations and seeing that, there were people my age in their early 20s, in their late teens or whatever, reading YA novels and enjoying them. And so I figured I'd pick them up again, and some have been cliche, cheesy, that lousy writing type things, but some of them have been really good, like Scarlet by A.C. Gowen, I think it was. That was a really good YA novel. And The Hunger Games. I think that's what inspired me to go back to YA the most, was the Hunger Games trilogy. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was, I don't know, I guess I'm a fangirl, jumped on the wagon, and it was really hard for me to jump on a wagon like that, because I wasn't a fan of Twilight, wasn't a fan of Harry Potter, didn't think either of those books deserved anything. I mean, Harry Potter was written well, but I'm not into witches and wizards and vampires and that sort of thing. Like, I like fairy tales, but not when it's like that, I guess. And zombies, that stuff never appeals to me. So, there's a video posted a little while ago that the book rat Misty put on about her buzzwords and her turnoffs. and I just wanted to quickly share with you my buzzwords and turnoffs. And if you haven't watched that video, I definitely think you should. I'll try to link something below. The down bar, sorry. The down bar. So I'll try to link something, that video if I remember. But I definitely want to hear your guys' comments and what you guys think, so definitely do a video response to this. But some of my buzzwords, some of the things I love, would definitely be, gosh, historical fiction. Anything with a princess or a queen or something that happened in Europe or even in Asia, those are definitely buzzwords, something I'll definitely check out. Some other books that, buzzwords, I love reading books about India and about China. So pretty much anything about those two countries, it'll guarantee that I'll probably pick it up and check it out, because I'm really fascinated with the Far East and the Middle East. Some other ones, ballet. Anything about a ballerina, I'll definitely pick up and check out. Like Misty the Book Rat, I love fairy tale retellings. It depends on the fairy tale retelling, because I'm not a big fan of all of them. Depends on how they sound. But I will definitely usually pick up and check those out. I love reading memoirs. I love memoirs, but not just any memoirs. I like to read about people who've overcome something. You know, if you've overcome drug abuse, or if you've overcome, you know, being in a cult, or if you've overcome living in a country that was during wartime or something. It's something about the human spirit overcoming something. I find definitely inspiring and just amazing. I love reading literature. I love most anything by John Steinbeck. I've read East of Eden and Grapes of Wrath. I didn't too much care for Of Mice and Men and The Pearl. I didn't really like those, but I really want to read some of John Steinbeck's other books. Some turnoffs, definitely, as I said before, witches, wizards. I think that's really been overdone, but that's obviously just my opinion. Vampires, oof. I don't like zombies. I just think those have been really overdone, and that's what's selling. Lately, a lot of dystopia kind of stuff is kind of turning me on, even though I really got turned on to YA again because of dystopia. But I guess, I don't know, I think The Hunger Games was the only thing for me that worked. I didn't really like the Ugly series. I read it in high school. I thought I liked it then, but then I picked it up recently and realized why I never finished the series, because I just didn't think it was that great of a novel. And you might hate me for this. Please don't hate me. But I don't really like the Insurgent Divergent series. I have to say, sorry. I read the first one and I enjoyed it, picked up the second one, and I thought it was just, it wasn't happening at all. I'm sorry. Definitely wasn't happening. I also like to read, one more buzzword. I like contemporary novels. There's something about, I know it sounds cheesy, but there's something about relationships between women, best friends, mother-daughter relationships, so pretty much anything written by Kristen Hanna or Amy Tan, I definitely check out. But even in other genres, I tried at least to see, because she did a lot of that, especially for Chinese women, but I didn't care too much for her stories. They were kind of weird for me. But pretty much anything about, you know, girl friendships. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I think it's great. Just because I guess I understand the importance of friendships with other girls, so definitely hold that to high something. So I don't really know what else I want to say. I guess that's pretty much it for my buzzwords and my turnoffs and all that stuff. And I definitely want to know what you guys think about what you pick out for books. I don't want to make this YouTube channel all about me and me talking. I want to hear your responses. I want you guys to recommend books and to make comments and tell me what you think. I mean, without being rude or whatever, disrespectful. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to disrespect anybody on the BookTube community or anything like that. So I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. So if you guys could leave a link of your videos or comments or whatever. I definitely want some feedback of what you guys like to read, and I know it was a conversation that happened a while ago, but if you made a video a while ago, definitely link that down, and I'd love to see it. So yeah, I think that's all. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday, and enjoy the rest of the remaining of your weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.